Like, I am a more go with the flow, like easygoing type of person, which does not give a whole lot of room for discipline. So I think because that's my natural state.
But you're the life of the party though.
I am.
Every year people love to make goals for the new year.
Ow! Sorry, he bit me.
We love to make goals too. And so what we do every year is we make 3 goals, one spiritual, one physical or health related, and then we also do like a personal one, which could literally be one of a bunch of different things. And so we thought it'd be cool to share with you guys what our goals are for 2021.
The first one is to train Mowgli better.
Yeah, because he's biting Maddie. He only bites Maddie.
And it doesn't bite hard, but...
It's just like
wait,
little
hold on.
nibbles.
He's getting sweet. He's about to lay down.
So we're gonna share our 3 goals with you guys, and we'd love for you to share yours with us as well. I think Mowgli just burped. With that, let's jump in to our 2021 goals. So we'll start first with our spiritual goals. Those of you who know us, you know that we follow Jesus. We believe in the Bible.
Woo!
I'll start, if that's okay. I just feel like
That was very proper.
I just want to start.
Like I felt like you're doing like an interview. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna start. This is me. Okay, so my spiritual goal for 2021 is I want to commit. I've never actually done this before. I want to commit to reading the Bible every single day of 2021. I think years past, I've had years where I was really consistent, and I've had years where I was really inconsistent. But 2021, even if it's only for 5 minutes, at some point during the day, I would like to read the Bible at least once a day.
Yeah, I don't want to be that person that's stealing your goal.
Are you being a goal stealer?
Yeah. Well, I think that it's if you're gonna steal a goal, I think that that's a pretty good one to
I'll let you steal that one.
I just think sometimes as a follower of Jesus, like especially since I have been following him for so many years, sometimes you let scriptures that you already have like learned kind of stay in the season when you learn them.
Oh, that's true.
And so I feel like I really haven't allowed God to speak as much to me as I know that he can, like through his word. So really kind of like being in the season that I'm in, allowing him to move more, because I have a really bad habit sometimes of living either in the past or whatever. And so definitely scripture, just being in his presence.
If we can do this, which I think we can, I think it will lead to a bunch of other things in our life looking really good, because time spent with the Lord affects the rest of your life. And so that's why we started with this one, because we think it's going to affect the rest of our goals, the rest of our year. We're pumped about it. Yeah, I just got to get my push-ups in for my health goals.
I'll start.
Yeah, you start.
Because Noah's just really great at goals. I like to dream. And then he's the one that does all the doing to my dreams. That sounds really weird. Anyway, honestly, I just need to get back into being more active, and I'm a very realistic type of person, so I don't want to set my goal so extreme that I'm gonna let myself down because I know I won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just gonna go back honestly to the basics of just, I'm drinking a Coke right now, but that one won't happen anymore. I'm just very sleepy because last night was New Year's. But just eating healthy, not being on a diet, but I always just want to be very like conscious of what I'm putting into my body, like less sugars, and I want to do some type of physical activity, if it not every day, at least 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Even if that's just 10 minutes, like walking, jogging, and if I can do more, then I want to do more. I would love to get into lifting. We've talked about really going
hard in the paint.
Hard at the gym, just because it makes you feel better, and I really haven't felt that great this last year, and I think it's due to my lack of physical activity.
I think those are great goals, babe. My physical goals are really similar to Maddie's. I feel like physical goals, you have to get kind of specific with what you want to do. That's why I think it's great that Maddie said 5 days of physical activity, because I think whenever you don't get like specific like that, you end up not doing the goal, you know? You just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start next week, and then you never do.
Yeah.
So a really specific goal for me when it comes to health and eating particularly, is I don't know when this started for me, but like every single meal, I feel like I have to have something sweet at the end of every meal, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. I'm always like popping a thing of chocolate in my mouth or getting a cookie at Chick-fil-A, which I'm already eating Chick-fil-A, which is not the greatest for me to eat anyways. So I want to eliminate that habit and desire for dessert every meal. And then I also would like to work out 5 times a week, whether that is cardio or weights, whatever, just staying active. I feel like I'm a much happier person when I'm regularly doing physical activity. I also just feel better and sleep better, and it just makes me an overall better person to be around.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, one last thing. I know that it's most people when they think of like physical and health, it is the gym, but I'm definitely adding this one to my list too, and I know that you will agree, but sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep is a part of health, and I just want my goal is to go to bed at an earlier time, like a more strict time. Obviously, when you have things going on like hanging out with friends or events, whatever, that's fine.
How many hours of sleep do you want a night?
I like 8 hours.
8 hours.
That sounds
That's
whatever,
great.
but honestly, I don't care if that makes me have to go to bed at 9:30 just to get my full, but sleeping better.
Last goal, I'm really interested. We didn't talk about these beforehand, so I don't know what Maddie's gonna say, but this is our personal goal for 2021. Madison, what is your personal goal for 2021?
I don't want to go first. You go first.
No, you have to go first.
No, you go first.
Ladies first.
Men were created first.
Okay, true. So I think my 2021 personal goal, I've been thinking about this, and Mowgli obviously didn't want to hear that. I think my personal 2021 goal would have to be, I want to become a better communicator. Those of you who maybe have kept up with us for a little while, you might know that I preach, I share Jesus at churches and conferences and different events and stuff like that. And I really want to just get better this year at communicating the gospel. I think the better communicator I can be, the better I can give Jesus glory. It's like the thing that I feel like God's put me on this earth to do. And so I want to steward it well. And so I'm going to do that by learning from other great preachers, other great communicators, asking questions to people in my life who I look up to, and just really trying to communicate regularly, as regularly as possible, and just get better at that in 2021. So,
I think you're great.
Aw, thanks, babe.
My top goal is more centered around, which I'm not usually like this, but career.
Yeah.
But more on the side of just like enjoying what I'm doing that also makes me money, because I think the two can collide, but also knowing not to put the pressure that that's not like why I'm here on earth.
Yeah.
Because I did put that pressure on myself in 2020, thinking that like all of that had to be in one. And so I think appreciating where I'm at in my season, because it might not be the same in 2022, but like the career choice for 2021, just being like passionate about whatever I do, no matter what it is, being thankful, and like waking up excited to learn, to do like what I'm doing.
So just working hard and loving it.
Yeah, and I want to learn more. That's for sure one of I have so many goals, I can't just list one. But I think for me, really learning more. Like, and by doing that, I want to read more, because I do think that like when you do read more, you do retain more information easier. And your attention span lasts longer. So reading, and also having deeper conversations with people that I want to be like people that are doing whatever they're doing that I want to do one day, or be like.
Like you see people that are really thriving, and you love that area of their life, and you want to learn how to thrive like that, whether it's whatever it is.
Yeah, or even not even career, just like if someone is a great mom, and I'm like, how do you juggle all that you're juggling, because I want to be a mom one day and I want to learn that, and I want to retain any wisdom that I can gain from anybody that's doing anything that I look at and think, wow, they're awesome and I love what they're doing. I want to be like that.
That's so good. So those are our 3 goals. We would love to hear your 3 goals. Use those categories that we did if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, comment them below. We'd love to root you guys on, and hopefully you can help keep us accountable since we're posting this on YouTube for all of you to see. Check in with us on how they're going. I think 2021 is going to be a great year.
Yeah.
We think goals are super important to kind of dream bigger and go after things that are important to you, because God's probably put that on your heart for a reason, and we just are really excited about this new year. We love you guys. More videos on the way. Exciting things happening.
Lots of new things for 2021.
Pinkies up.
All the tea.